You feel everything, don't you? The pain, the beauty, the truth that other people miss, right? And I have to tell you that this is not a weakness, but it is your power that is trying to rise. And in this video, we'll talk about the 3 hidden abilities that only lightworkers possess, and they sometimes feel like a curse before they start and become your calling. You were not meant to fit into this world. You are meant to shift it. So the first hidden ability of lightworkers is transmutation. And that means turning darkness into light. So lightworkers, and even though the name says light, go through a lot of darkness. And as a light worker, you kind of want that darkness. I don't know if you know that consciously or not, but you going through darkness is a really, really important thing to do. Your energy alchemizes fear, grief, anger into compassion, wisdom, evolution. And this is why life gives you so many intense situations, feelings, experiences. You're kind of a recycler of collective energy. Because while you work on yourself and transmute your own energy, you are at the same time transmuting the energy of everything around you. Microcosmos, macrocosmos, as above, so below, as within, so without. So you, as a light worker, are here to transmute energy. And that's why you working on your darkness helps humanity as a whole. And that's why you get a lot of darkness. And the shadow gift of this is that you feel others people's heaviness as well. Because with that, your system is learning and training and exercising, transmuting energy. So you being able to transmute this darkness into light in your life is important, but you feel heaviness around you from the world, from other people, because with that, your system practices. It practices changing these energies. And the better you become in that, and you will become really good in it because this is your destiny, this is why you're here, the better you become, the more you do for the world. And the more you are changing and shifting humanity as a whole. The hidden ability number 2 of lightworkers is vibrational influence. So you shift energies without words. As I said already, you can transmute darkness into light. But not only that, your energy is influencing things around you. Your presence changes rooms. Maybe it happened already to you that you walk into a room and someone suddenly, or people suddenly calm down or open up or even cry. Maybe this happened to you, that as soon as you enter a room or you meet this person, they started to cry because suddenly they can open up and suddenly they feel this important and huge light presence of yours. And that's why they simply open up. And for that, you don't have to do anything. This is such an important information for lightworkers because I hear a lot of lightworkers that ask, well, what is my mission? What is my purpose? What do I have to do exactly? And yes, of course, there are things that you can do, professions that you can do, helping people in certain ways. But honestly, you don't have to do anything. And when you understand that you don't have to do anything to change the world, things become more clear and you become more calm. It's easier for you. When you begin to really embody that and knowing that you don't have to do anything, that you are a light worker just because you are, and you bring light just because you are you, things get easier. But the shadow gift in this is that you may feel drained and overwhelmed when you're not protecting yourself. So yes, people open up to you. So yes, people feel good and you transmute their energy and transmute the energy of places and everything. But if you don't protect yourself or center yourself or ground yourself, things can be really hard and difficult for you. And you can get burnout and you can get depression and you can just wanting to withdraw from the world and not having to do with anyone, right? So important for you is to protect your energy. You could protect it with imagining a ball of light, a bubble of light around you. You can cleanse yourself energetically and put a protection around you. And also really important is to ground yourself. So go in nature and understand that your body is important for your work. for your work of being a light work, of simply being here. So when you understand that your body also is important, so that means living as healthy as you can, going out for walks, going in nature, put your bare feet on the ground, treating yourself and your body and the earth well will help you a lot to be grounded. And as light workers, we are all in our upper chakras. It is so easy, right, for us being open to the divine and getting all these messages and helping people and helping ourselves to go through darkness. This is kind of easy for us. This is natural to us. But being grounded and being here on earth, it's the most difficult part, but it is needed. Because if you don't do that, then you get drained, then you get out of balance. We need all our chakras to be in balance, not just the upper one, because then we are not in balance and things can throw us off. And hidden ability number 3 of lightworkers is sensitivity. You hear the language of the unseen. Yeah, so you pick up messages through your body, through symbols, through synchronicities. You simply understand them, right? When you walk around and you find a feather, you know exactly what this feather means, right? You're fluent in these subtle languages. So you hear the voice of nature, the voice of your ancestors, the voice of your soul, the voice of your higher self. Sometimes the voice of other people's soul, other people's things that they don't see. And you also hear God. And that doesn't mean that you hear God like an actual voice or so, but you can feel when messages are from God. You can feel when things are wrong and things are right for you. You can simply feel them. You have a strong intuition. If you know that or not, you're a light worker. You have a strong intuition. But here the shadow gift is when you are ungrounded. Again, when you are ungrounded, these things of hearing all these messages and understanding all these messages can turn into anxiety, into overthinking, into feeling that you're too sensitive, that is too much for you. So here again, it is important for you to ground yourself, to have boundaries as well. So yes, you go out, yes, you feel everything, yes, you understand everything, yes, you hear all the messages in whatever way, but then know that even if you hear them all, you don't have to answer them all. Simply acknowledge them and then go home and relax and just be yourself and keep your boundaries strong. So these 3 abilities are typical for light workers, and this is what makes us stand out and be different than others. And as you've seen, with all these gifts also come shadow gifts, things that make life more difficult. But you are a light worker. You will figure out your right way. And if you keep your boundaries, if you ground yourself, then things will get easier and easier, and you can really enjoy and live your purpose of being a light worker. And you may not know, but I guide online healing sessions, which are amazing for light workers because, as I said, we have a lot of shadows and we have to work through these shadows and through the darkness, and I can help you with that. And we together can uncover and, most importantly, get out the blocks that are standing between you and what you want in life and your purpose and you being happy. So if you're interested in that, please check out all the links in the description down below. I would love to work with you. And if you have some questions and if you recognize these abilities in you, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to talk to you. Thank you for being here, and I see you in the next one. Bye.